I am disappointed that Davido did not invite me to his wedding, but I still love him. Nkechi Blessing speaks. Speaking candidly about her emotions regarding not receiving an invitation to Davido nuptials, Nkechi Blessing conveyed her discontentment about being left out of the special occasion. The actress' sentiments of exclusion were evident in her remarks, reflecting her heart and not being a part of the celebration. However, amidst her disappointment, Nkechi Blessing reiterated enduring love and admiration for Davido. Despite the lack of an invitation to his wedding, she maintained that her sentiments towards the musician remained positive and unaffected by the situation. Her ability to separate her personal feelings or being overlooked from her appreciation for Davido's artistry and personality is commendable. In light of her genuine emotions of frustration over the non-invitation to Davido's wedding, Nkechi's blessings Nkechi Blessing's ability to articulate her disappointment while still holding affection for him demonstrate a mature and composed attitude. Her willingness to address her feelings openly and express her continued support for Davido despite the circumstances exemplifies a level of maturity and understanding in handling interpersonal relationships in the public eye. Now, can somebody also say, let me say this, do you know when planning for wedding, there are a lot of things you actually miss out on? Yes. Even with the fact that somebody is handling your wedding, you are still going to be too organized, too busy. There are people that, my dear, you go forget to send the invitation to. I dey tell you, for wedding, for how will I put it, even for any celebration at all, if care is not taken, you are going to be so sucked in into, wanting the day to go so well, you go forget, you go forget to bring in people. People they tell, it happens every time. She didn't invite me, go there everywhere. Invite me, no invite me, go there everywhere until, they now meet. And of course, if they are really your people, they are going to come out and they are going to, get out of that. Oh, I feel neglected, I feel ignored, and all of that. They're going to get out of that phase, most especially if you also communicate, that it was not an intentional, act. It was not an intentional act. You get to, be forgiven. I don't know the relationship or how close they were, to Davido. You understand? But the thing remains that these things we cannot. I'm not just speaking for Davido. I'm speaking for every other person. You get overwhelmed. Most especially if, yeah, these things happens all the time. Can we even, take a minute to discuss about this thing? It happens all the time. Like all the time. Okay? And oftentimes, there is this word that they say if they don't invite you, my dear, no go where they don't invite you in our Nigerian vernacular. No carry this or two leg like this. For what say they no invite you, make you no go. Most especially if you did doubt where you stand with this person. Okay, this thing, I'm not trying to say this is what happened here, but me, I'm going to say, if you don't invite me for an occasion and we are not that close, if you're close, of course, I can ring you up and, before DD and say, oh, what's going on? I can, if I feel like I'm your friend, if I feel we are close, of course, I'm going to call and tell you, oh, what's going on? I'm hearing this is happening. I just heard from so and so, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Except you now tell me, oh, I did not invite you. Then I can also, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, and if there is no reason for that, my darling, now you go come know as you go use reevaluate you and that person with friendship or relationship. Yeah. And of course, if you and this person is not close, you don't expect an invitation. You say, I don't invite you. You say, if you do like say, yeah. And so I'm just saying this generally. I didn't say this is what happened here. But I think oftentimes this happens, genuine mistake happens. Okay, I've heard genuine mistake of people, oh, they don't invite me. This one no give me one for me IV. One more, I know they go anywhere. That after all, if I go there, I'm going to buy gifts and all of that and all of that. But 9 out of 10 situation, this thing happens for those who they know the relationship, they know where they stand with the person. That is why I'm saying they know where they stand with the person, my dear. It is not intentional. Yeah, this thing happens. They'll say it is an oversight. Your woman go say no oversight. You understand? So you go do it in. You go want genuinely forgive them. Like I said, except you yourself, you know where you stand for the person life. You know. This is not just for just Nkechi blessing. This is for everyone. So if you feel your relationship with the person or friendship with the person is good, like really, really good, or close, like close up, close, and something is going on. Me, I feel if you have the time, if you find out before the DD of that particular celebration, you understand, you found out, and of course you'll be able to attend. You call up and you whatever, you call up and, hey, I heard about this. What's going on? I didn't get an invite. Is there anything going on? Then if you are told, oh, I did not want it to come, my dear, you can now sit back and relax. They can sit back and relax. And if it happens over time, I mean, it's time for you to reevaluate that relationship. But if it is something that it was a genuine oversight, which oftentimes they'll tell you, oh my goodness, it was a genuine oversight. I'm not the one handling the planning, okay? I gave them, this to send to you. Maybe it might be an e-invite. And I say, oh, I gave the person this to send to you. I gave them your number, but I believe maybe it did not send or it did not drop or whatever. Or whatever super story they're going to tell you. But generally, make you no go where they no invite you. I mean, you're going to be saving your 9 out of 10. You're going to be saving yourself the embarrassment. Yeah. Yes. That's so. Never mind though, Nkechi blessing, is it not your time? Is it not your time for another expenses to be an inviting Davido's wedding? Why are you annoyed, worried over you were not invited? So if you want to know that someone loves you, it is at the critical time of celebration. Do you get? I feel how do I put? Like I said, accept your relationship with this person is close, and the person did not invite you. And maybe I would tell you before you call the person, you can even visit them unannounced as well. Maybe you can hear you can eavesdrop on, I don't want to hear and all of that, or I don't want him here and all of that, so that you can carefully, before you go and make a mess of yourself, before they will say you forced yourself, my sister. You have to go before I go speak, bite my tongue. You have to go reevaluate your friendship with the person, see whether you go pull back completely. You understand? But in terms of celebration, people do they forget those really close to them. You see, you see what I did there. Just use the senses. I use your HQ. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of a new say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.